Hello, today I want to share another idea. Redesigns are always bad for users, and I can prove you why. So, I think many companies are trying to do redesign at some point of their life. Why? It's usually because the current design doesn't really satisfy the needs of the company at this particular moment. For example, company tries to address new markets or they want to introduce new products and it just doesn't fit into the current design of what they have right now, into the current product, into the current site or an app. So company usually decides, okay, we need to revamp things a little bit. We need to make new space to fit new stuff that we want to propose to users, and they usually try to form it as a win for users. Oh, users will be able to do so much more with this new design. They will have access to more features and we will give so much value to them. But unfortunately, it's not true. Usually, whenever design is happening, sites are actually stealing very a lot of value in terms of mental energy and like stolen habits from users whenever they do really radical redesign. And I mean just regular redesign. To prove it to you, like I never like it's really rare when some redesign is really good and beneficial for users. Usually users are frustrated and product managers and designers are really like surprised why we've gave you new design. It's like super shiny, it's new, modern, it's trendy. Just you should do all the best. We made all possible researches. This design is better. But the thing is, we don't actually kind of have the same I don't know. We actually have the same idea about our habits and about comfortable place in digital life. The same is in our real life. Imagine if like you would live in one apartment for a year, right? You just sign up for a rent. You live for 1 year there. And then one night you wake up in the morning and you wake up to your kitchen and you see that your kitchen is fully replaced. Like everything is new. Fridge is another like brand. It's like it has different features. You can see the oven is missing because there's a microwave on top of it. You can see the kettle is different from the different technologies. It now has Bluetooth, and there is a lot of manuals and there is a lot of guides and there is promotion there that hey, your new fridge is way cooler than the one that you've slept with yesterday. So the question is, would you be happy about this change? My guess is no, because even if you get all of this new tech, you had your life prepared, especially if you're in a rush, if you relied on this kitchen because you knew where what's happening, on what places stuff lies, how to overcome some of the mistakes of past kitchen. You knew how to do that. With new kitchen, even though it's kind of new brands, everything is polished, you still have time. You need time to learn. And it's not always kind of, if you do buy a new kettle, it's your choice. Okay, I buy a new kettle right now, I'm okay to change my life little bit. But when people just wake up to a new, I don't know, redesign of their social network or their work tool, it just completely changes their lives. Now they didn't have a time to prepare for this change. They didn't have a comfort of following their past habits. Now everything is just different and they're being promoted as, hey, this is a good change. This is something that you really should be grateful for. We worked hard on this. We made a research. Now it's yours. But unfortunately, for most of people who are you redesigning something for, they will be not satisfied with that redesign, and unfortunately you can't do anything about this. Yes, there are some ways. You can place things in expected positions, you can really explain why you're doing this, but for most of the reasons, people are not really grateful about redesigns because you're basically messing up with their kitchen. More than that, people are very emotional creatures. Imagine like sometimes people are mad about brand redesign. So if everything stays on the same place, but the colors or the logo type changes, people are still complaining like, hey, the old logo was way better than this new one. Why does it happen? Mainly because like people care to the comfort of their past lives. And if you're trying to change everything, even small illustration somewhere as a logo type, they will be kind of frustrated about this because their past life was comfortable because they knew the past logo and they don't have anything to feel about the new one, especially like they have less feelings about it than designers who designed it. So I think keep one thing in mind that we want to keep is that redesigns are unfortunately unavoidable. We will make them. We have to make them to make things better. But well, maybe in digital life we can kind of rethink. Maybe there is a way to prepare them, to make this a conscious decision for people, to make comfortable kind of zone for them, to help them just on board without any stress. Maybe make that a decision. And unfortunately, in digital life, people don't own things as they do in real life, right? So I'm okay with having super old phone, right? So it's like very old, like 6 or 7 years old phone. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with all limitations. I'm okay with everything around it. And if someone would hand me phone, I would be grateful, but it would be my choice to switch to another phone, not just someone would come to my house, steal my phone, give me a new phone and say like, right now you live with this phone. It's super cool. It has 5 cameras and it's so nice and you just have to be grateful about it. I'm sorry, I will not be. I will be wake up, mad, the alarms are not installed, the buttons are from different places, I have to dress differently for this camera and stuff like this. Anyways, this was my emotional take. I think it's kind of valuable, but because many people just don't realize it while doing some of the redesigns. And again, if you're not agree with me, please leave a comment and challenge me. Thank you so much. See you soon.